It's
Yeah, it's a 2-year
and
sentence.
when I
But
go
no,
online and I give updates or I talk about her, people are get so mad at me coming for Karen or
really.
oh, people are get so furious.
I had no idea that she had that many
And I'm like,
fans.
wait a minute, you guys do know she's had four DU. The reason that we're talking negatively is she has four DUIs. You guys are aware. Like she could have murdered, killed someone.
I
Four
agree with
DUIs as
you.
a grown woman, and she still doesn't admit she's an alcoholic. We don't think that is worthy of criticism. Oh, people get very upset with me.
I
She's
think she'll
saying,
be back, to tell you the truth. What else you want to talk about here today?
um, how about some RHOA?
What?
You know, we're
Okay.
getting ready for the reunion. Do you think actually, wait a minute. One more Potomac thing, then we have RHOA stuff we
Yeah.
have a lot to talk about. But do you think our girl Candy Gal, who's been very generous with us, so is Ashley Darby, come on the show numerous times with you and me separately. A lot of people are making today that Candy Gal not asked back to RHOP, and that was a big rumor. What do you make of that?
I saw that. I saw something that said despite a fan or such demand, she had a fight with a producer and she's not being asked back. To be honest with you, I don't think that Candiace Dillard was ever asked back to this season. Like, I don't think she was in the mix and had a fight. I don't think it works with Candiace. I think everyone's against her. I love her, but I think
Candy Gal.
they don't really, even though Ashley said recently, yeah, I'd like to see what she's up to. I think,
But
I
they
think,
live fairly close to one another and don't see each other, so
I
they're
think
obviously not real friends.
Candace needs to be away for longer to bring her back. I don't think we're there yet.
Okay.
You know,
Let's move on to Atlanta. What do you
what do you
think?
want? Yeah.
Well, they're going to tape the reunion coming up. And can you answer this for me? Is Simon Gumbadi, or however, I'm sure I'm
Hmm.
saying it incorrectly. He's in ICE detention. Is he like real? Is he like actually detained?
I
Like,
don't
is he
know, because my guy Joe
defense?
Judice told me that that isn't something you'd want to wish on your worst enemy. I mean, ICE is
In like
really
jail?
bad. I don't know. You know, when I see the name Simon Gubadia, I don't really click read. I'm sorry. I mean, oh God, did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. I just,
You don't care. You think Simon's just a con artist, which
yeah. Atlanta has been pretty good. I mean,
has it? Seems like it's fun.
well, it hasn't been great. I gotta say, I think Portia's return has been one big fucking fail. Not for me. I do. This is sad. I asked the psychics about that too. I think this is sad. Shamia and Portia, they're done. They're done. They are just done. Ralph and Drew. Ralph is saying a lot of people don't like Drew, but Drew has actually grown on me this season. I find her humorous because she's just so happy to be there.
Hmm.
Like people are coming for her and she's just laughing. I mean, I don't know. Drew's shade I find kind of fun.
Well, I mean,
Not a great season.
you don't think it's been a great season?
It's been a way better season for me than the last two. If I compare this season to Marlo and Sheree and Sanya, this season to me has been a dream. Heading in the right direction. Yep.
Is
But
Kenya
off.
going to appear at the reunion at all?
Nope. She
Wow.
is not going to appear at the reunion at all. I'm sorry to tell you.
Simon and Portia has now been granted that she does not have to appear in court in person for their next divorce. You know, I believe she wants like money from Simon, kinds
They
of things.
all want
And
money.
supposedly Simon's going to be out of ICE detention, but I think I knew that. I thought he'd been deported. I didn't know he was ICE detained. I mean, I think he is like, he's supposed to be this big time business guy. I mean, I think he's sitting in a nice jail.
Fraud. I find
Well,
him to
that
be
is
a
a lot of rumor
fraud.
about that, allegedly.
There's a lot, right?
Yes, a lot. And I mean, that's supposed for her divorce. She got in. Our friend Carlos King was at the wedding. I mean, supposedly
Well, that's
paid for
important.
that hundreds of thousands of dollars that wedding, and then he didn't have two nickels to rub together since.
Cynthia Bailey had that big wedding, and then there you go. What a disaster. What else you got for me?
Now you pick a story now because there's a lot.
Well, do you find this interesting that Lisa Rinna's daughter, I believe Delilah,
Yes.
has said that she was on the TikTok and she said that she's risen strong. She had exes that try to commit her to rehab.
I was shocked about Rena's daughter. And she has been to a rehab. I didn't know that I
She's
didn't know
open
that
about, yeah,
Lila
like not that
struggled.
there's anything
Oh,
wrong with going to rehab,
okay.
guys, but I was shocked that she was admitting it, right? Or you
Yeah,
were
I
shocked
had
she was
never
admitting
heard this. I didn't know she struggled. And I guess to Rinna and Harry's credit, they never released that publicly. And Lila ruffled a lot of feathers over the past couple of weeks because the
it.
way she did her TikTok, it sort of seemed like our current boyfriend is the one that sent her to rehab. But this actually, then she clarified, no, this happened 7 years ago. So, I mean, she must have been like a teenager. She was. And it was
Clickbait.
like, yeah. And the guy, his parents owned a rehab or something. And so he wanted her
Yes.
there. And uh, yeah, so it was a little bit of a clickbait, a bait and switch. But I didn't know she'd been to rehab multiple times. I didn't know Rena's kids struggled so much.
She
Well, I knew
went
it
to
really happened.
rehab for substances?
Yeah, Xanax,
Oh.
overprescribed Xanax, depression.
Well, some people listening to this are saying things like, well, when you have Rinna as a mother, what do you expect? LOL. I'm not saying that. A very important podcast this past week. Miss Rinna. Miss Rinna has appeared on Still the Place, hosted by the one, the only Daphne Zuniga, the one, the only Courtney Thorne Smith, and the one, the only Laura Layton. She appeared on the Melrose podcast.
Wow.
This is what I would like to be talking about full time. Melrose Place. But here we are talking about Bravo. Sarah, I ain't
Mix it in,
start
baby.
I ain't starting over, Sarah. Guess what? I gotta pay for this home. I gotta pay for that. I gotta pay for that. This is it.
Three homes, darling. Three
Can
homes.
can you imagine my last stop in life? Bravo. Who would have thought this would be my legacy and destiny? Last stop. Here we are. But I love the kids and I love you, so
Oh, well, we love you. You always get such great scoop on
uh
everything.
well, you have the number one Sister Wives podcast. Speaking of which, your Bravo, they're giving they're churning and burning. They want to be the new TLC. We have this show that's apparently coming back for a second season. I don't know when.